we didn't even have an opportunity to wrap our heads around the fact that, Zoe was gone and that she was basically being kept alive, essentially for her organs.
It's hard for Angela Wells to talk about the decision to donate her daughter's organs.
She was 18, fairly healthy, other than the fact that she was using drugs.
Wells says her daughter Zoe's death in 2016 from an overdose brought with it stigma that made the loss so much harder.
And the grief that we feel is so complex on so many levels because of the fact that there's just so much stigmatization. People just don't understand a loss to substance use.
And numbers show over the past decade, Zoe's family far from being alone in needing to make that difficult decision about organ donations after a drug death. In Alberta last year, 1/3 of all donors died of an overdose. Well, there was a dip in overall percentage between 2017 and 2019. The data from Alberta Health Services shows that since 2020, the number has been consistently over 30%. In a statement to City News, an AHS spokesperson wrote that all patients and families are given the same supports and that the gift of an organ donation, regardless of the cause of death, saves lives and significantly improves the quality of life for many Albertans.
As I lead up to her birthday next week, it all comes back to the surface because we should be celebrating her 25th birthday. And there are 4 people out there who are celebrating that day with their lives. And it's very difficult and it's really complex.
Wells says her daughter turned to drugs and partying after her father's terminal cancer diagnosis.
Because of, what she was feeling emotionally, knowing that her dad was going to die, she liked the way that drugs made her feel.
But says the stigma in talking about drug use, toxic street drugs, and harm reduction played a role in Zoe resisting help. And those her daughter was with the night of the overdose didn't call 911 until it was too late, fearing they would get in trouble.
We have harm reduction in every other aspect of our lives. Seat belts are harm reduction, sunscreen is harm reduction. We need harm reduction for this as well in order to keep those people safe. And
hoping by sharing her daughter's story, as Alberta saw a record number of overdose deaths last month, will help in reducing this stigma. In Edmonton, Carly Robinson, City News.